Seraph 17 once again, introducing you to my Forest Covenant session of Dark Souls PvP. And I mentioned, in the last session that me and this guy fought a few times, and this is another one of our fights. So I pop the Blossom off the start. I try and intimidate him with a jump attack. He doesn't flinch. I don't even attack, which is silly. I don't know why that didn't work. He catches me with a quick poke. I get a little bit of scrape damage through the shield there. We go in together, we exchange. He wins that exchange because he doesn't take damage and I do. He scrapes me again with another poke, breaks my poise and then hits me with a poke. I swap out to two-handing the greatsword. I do the running attack. I should have broke lock on then to try and dead angle, but it didn't work. He's going in for a backstab slash poke. I break his shield poise. He gets away untouched, even though it sounded like I hit him good. He goes for a couple more pokes. I'm flipping in, kind of just in each other's face, looking for the parry. I get a clean hit there of 210 damage, another one of 219. I try and kick him once more. I get a little bit of Chaos Blade damage there on myself from the hits. He does a non-shielded thrust as I do a roll attack. I try the parry, miss, and get poked. He's winging these pokes, and the lag is really helping him, but I'm in red tier stone range. I two-hand the greatsword. This is where I should probably break lock on. And right there, do you notice how I tried to block with this weapon? I did press Y, guys, and to go into one-handing it, but it didn't work, and I don't know why. The game sometimes does that, but he beat me fair and square. Good duel, dude. And here we are again, back with the same guy. Fingers crossed we can get a different result. So now the formalities are out of the way. I pop my Blossom, and he pimp walks towards me to try and catch me with a poke. It looked like it connected, but it didn't on the damage. Comes in for a thrust. Looks like I caught him, but I didn't. I go for the parry, so does he. One thing you'll notice, the more you fight the same person, the more different the fight takes place. Right there, he wings a parry. I'm on a bad angle and I catch him with a backstab. I go with the jumping attack on the Chaos Blade. It doesn't kind of work, but I clip him once more with the standard one-handed. Get him again with another clean hit. Now, you'll notice he's in kind of panic mode, and I managed to clip him with the running thrust. So, bring one back for the team. Good duel, dude. Back into the fray. So, this kid pwned you. Anybody who has a name like that is probably not a good player. Not that I can remember this fight. All I'm saying is, I popped a grass early, which tells me this guy's probably ganking. Yeah, he's ganking. So, do you see what I mean? You see that gamer tag, you know immediately that these people are not very nice. So, this guy's wearing full giants, his buddy's running around with the Dragon Slayer bow. This guy's got a flamberge, which is quite interesting. But there's two of them, and this... Oh, I remember this. Yeah, lag stab with a Hornet's Ring, no less. Now, watch this. This is where it gets really fun. So, I start running. I'm lagging so bad, apparently I'm not running as fast as I think. Watch this. Oh! How does that work? And then the guy somehow thinks he did something good. So yes, angry messages were sent, but I'm not going to share them, guys, because let's just say that guy got some really fun messages that night. But this is the Turpinin guy, the dude that we've duelled a couple times, and he's already got an invader. I did exchange some messages with this guy. He seemed okay. He turned into a bit of a bitch at the end, but I'll let him off for that. With the looks of that, just then, he's using a Hornet's Ring. As he two-hand pokes and kills the guy with the Evelyn, heals up, and I bow to initiate the duel. I get some souls as well off that guy, which is quite nice. Oh, you might notice as well, I had... How much did I have? I had 8 million souls a video back, and now I don't. And you might wonder where those went. Well, you know the guy that... what's it called? The guy that Divine Blessed me on the first video? I invaded him again. And when I was fighting him, he was spamming the parry. And he got a Hornet's Ring parry off on me, which would have killed me. But before he killed me, instead of giving him 8 million souls, I turned my Xbox off. And yes, it is extremely bitchy of me to do that, but I'm not giving a bitch 8 million souls. And what I did is I intentionally killed myself afterwards to lose all 8 million souls, just in case I invaded him again, because I did not want to give a pussy a single soul. So Yeah, say what you want, folks. I know it's stupid. I know it's not a very nice tactic, but it's just what I did. And here we go. Big old fat guy running in and ruining our fight as per usual, and he gets backstabbed immediately with Hornet's Ring. So the dude is so confident he can beat this invader that he taunts. This guy must PvP a lot, but he doesn't heal afterwards. I don't heal either, so the fight resumes. And we're neck and neck at this point. We've both got about half life. I think he's a little bit higher than me. Doing a couple of flips to try and, you know, put him off, make him think I'm committing to attacks when I'm not. One thing I do notice when I watch myself play is I don't use the heavy attacks enough. And I don't use them because they've got a long wind up and long recovery frames, and I don't want to get caught. So it is a flaw on my part. I need to get, you know, implement more of that. The only thing that I think this build is missing is a good pyromancy to freehand, because when you're up against somebody like this guy who's using his shield to good effect and just poking me with a rapier, if I had pyromancies, he wouldn't be able to do this. But this is a bottomless box character, and for whatever reason he doesn't have pyromancies, so like the only thing I've done on this game is get to Darkroot Forest. I've not done anything else. I haven't even killed the Taurus Demon. But he gets the better of me, he gets the backstab and it finishes me off, and then we're thrown back into another 2v1 situation. So a little funny note here is when I first started doing these forest invasions, I didn't know this part of the forest because I never go that far into it. So spawning on that bottom area is really confusing. But the cool thing about this encounter is I do have some NPCs with me. But it doesn't matter because I'm about to get stun locked by a great axe. So the host is flipping around with a Moonlight Greatsword wearing the Witcher's robes. His Phantom's got the Great Shield of Artorias, one of the biggest weapons in the game, and he's wearing full Giant's Burger King mask and flipping around. Like, as much as I don't like what they've done to the Darkwood Grain Ring, it's going to stop this from happening. The guy who's stood behind that Phantom cannot do what he's doing on the PC version, and if the patch does go through to the console, he'll not be able to do it on there either. This is an interesting one. This guy is role-playing as Solaire and he's using the Dragon Slayer Spear, which is I think this is probably my most hated weapon on this game, because I just cannot deal with it. It's got stupid range, it's got elemental power. This guy just... he just two-hands and murders me. There's nothing I could do. It's like, look at this shit. Two-hand and spam R1, and it works, and I don't get that. So, I definitely need practice against this one. But I didn't handle the situation all that well, and I don't have a bow or pyromancy to space him all that well, so it doesn't end in any way the way I want it. But charging forward again, and this looks like a dueler, but he's got his back to me, so I have to run in front of him to try and be like, yo dude, I invaded from behind. Hello, hello, there we go. Doesn't look like there's going to be any bowing, any formalities, it's just going to be straight into the fight. So this guy's using the full Ornstein set, and he's also using I think it's the Uchigatana that does that heavy attack. And right now I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a lock on, and I never normally fight without lock on when I'm using a rapier because it just doesn't seem to benefit the weapon. Do a little exchange there, he damages me, I damage him. He's winging a couple of parries, and I don't know if he actually knows parry timings or if he's just like everybody else, where every so often you just feel like winging one to see if you get lucky. Oh, get him with the kick, but don't get to capitalise on it because he was too far away. Get chip damage of 23, and someone else has invaded, so this is probably going to get interrupted very soon. But right now, I'm winning this fight. This guy runs in with his fucking halberd and his dumbass setup. So we have to stop. Well, technically I could gangbang, but, you know, I will never do that. But some people baffle me when they invade on this game. It's like, have you even played the fucking game? And you're invading? Really? Because the halberd is a great weapon against the environment, but against anybody who's PvP'd before, it's not going to do you any Like, you're not going to win with that weapon unless you're really good. You fish for a backstab, you hit a parry, then it's fine, but you try and use it as it's intended and you're just going to get backstabbed a lot. Because it's too slow. And there you go, backstabbed. What did I say? The host heals, so I pop a humanity, and then it's time for round 2. So, Uncovered Zach, learn the game a little bit more before you interrupt our fight, please. Because I was fucking winning. But back to the exchange. Back and forth with the katanas, flipping in, flipping out. Winging a couple parries. Trying to just get some cheeky chops in. Get 181 damage there. Go for the kick again, but it doesn't stun him. But get another clean hit. He backs up, and I thought he was going to use some kind of spell. I missed my thrusting attack. Ooh, catch him again on the back end of a parry. But he clipped me too, so we just exchanged. Right there, I should have probably been parried. I can't parry katanas to save my life. I know the principle is to get hit by the first touch and then parry. But I bring out the greatsword because I'm in tier stone range, and he gets the blind parry on it. So good job on that, dude. It was a sweet parry. Just a shame that our fight got interrupted because it would have been different. But thanks for watching, and you take care now.